Welcome to another Scoop Aftershow Challenge. Tonight, we have Mr. Ted Walley here to take the challenge. Ted is a comic book artist, recent actor, and a educator extraordinaire.
Yep.
So we're going to spin the wheel and see where it takes us.
I promise. 20 questions.
20 questions.
Sweet.
Okay, so the way that we're going to do this one is we're going to take a quick 5-minute break and we're going to write down 3 things.
Okay.
And we're going to play a game of 20 questions.
Sweet.
To where you're going to go try and guess mine, vice versa.
Awesome.
So stick with us. We'll be back.
I'm going to guess yours now. It's Tim Lottie. This place is like a shrine to the evil left-handed devil child.
Yeah,
Tim
if you've
Lottie.
never been in the Scoop Studios, we do have several pictures from Tim Laddie here. Because every time he comes, he brings prints.
That's the way to do it. You lefties got to stick together. It's beautiful.
So stay tuned. We'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we are back. And we have each made our 3 selections of things to choose of that you're going to guess what it is using 20 questions.
Gotcha.
Since you are the guest, I will allow you to go first.
Well, thank you. That's very, very gracious of you. All right, so I guess we got to start off with the basic questions. Is it animal,
No?
mineral,
No?
vegetable?
Yes.
Okay, it's a vegetable.
Yes.
Tim's penis.
It is not Tim's penis.
No. All right, so it's a vegetable. How is the vegetable grown? How are you grown?
On a plant. It's
On a plant.
it's an above ground plant.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Yes.
for. Like, is it on a vine or is it a tree or is it? Yeah, so it's
I
above
think
ground.
I think it's a bush.
A
that it
bush.
grows on.
Okay. All right, and let's see. What color are you?
Brown.
Christ, the worst vegetable ever. Are
Well,
you?
it's not necessarily a vegetable, but it's something grown on a plant. That's
something grown on a plant.
Yes.
Okay, and it's brown.
And it's brown.
Can you be eaten?
Yes.
Safely.
Yes.
Okay, safely. I don't know. What number question was that?
That would be 3.
3. Okay. Okay, so you're above ground. You can be eaten safely. You're brown. Are you a vegetable that is served regularly as food?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
regularly served at restaurants.
Okay, so it is a food of sorts.
Well, it is regularly served at a restaurant,
Restaurants. Okay.
but it can be eaten.
Okay. Wow. So,
Or I guess properly a derivative of it.
derivative of it. Then let's see. Is derivative? That's the thing. Is derivative. I don't know what other question to ask. Let's see if. All right. So if you're a derivative, are you served as part of a course or are you seasoning, garnish of some kind?
You're part of a course.
Part of
You're
a
not
course.
just a garnish.
Gotcha. Okay. Can you be served multiple ways, or usually just like one or two ways?
There's multiple different ways that it can be served, but most popularly, it's used in one particular way.
Okay. Yeah, I keep coming back to the derivative thing. That's like anything. Are you served in fast food restaurants?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to guess you're a potato.
No, they're grown underground.
No, really? Oh, yeah, you said bush. That's right. So, geez, you served in fast food restaurants. You're
Oh,
grown
yeah.
up- You're a vegetable and you're grown above ground. No, I am at a blank. I don't know what else to ask.
I'll give you a hint
Sweet.
as well. Your next question should be, where are you grown?
Where?
What area of the world?
Oh, okay. So, like geographic location. Okay, so yeah, what region are you grown in?
Most popularly, I am grown in South America.
South America.
Yes.
Wow. And so South America, you're grown above ground, you're brown, and you're served in fast food restaurants. Are you a grain?
No, I'm ground into grain, so.
You're ground into grain? Okay. So are you wheat?
No.
No. Grown in South America. Fuck that I know and grows in South America. Cattle is grown in South America. That's it.
I am not a cow.
Well, you know, cow's not a vegetable, so it doesn't grow on a bush either. So, yeah, I'm lost.
The answer was coffee.
Coffee. That would be why. I don't drink coffee.
Neither do I, but I figured that it was something generic enough to where it's not
Definitely.
obscure, you know?
No. Good one.
Okay, so my turn.
Yep.
Are you a place, thing,
Thing.
person? Okay, a thing. Are you edible?
No.
Are you found in most people's home?
No.
Are you used in anyone's home?
No.
Are you something owned by a lot of people?
Yes.
Okay. Is it used outside of the home,
Yes.
but still near a home?
Not near a home, but it is used outside of the home.
Okay. Is it electronic?
Yes, it has electronic, but it has other things too. I'll give you that one.
Does it run on a fuel?
Yes.
Is it used as a mode of transportation?
Yes.
Is it a car?
No.
Does it typically have more than two wheels?
Yes.
Is it a bus?
No.
Can multiple people use it as a mode of transportation at the same time?
Yes. You want a hint?
Yeah.
Your next question should be, as a mode of transportation, did you have a fatal crash that drove the company into complete bankruptcy afterwards that no one uses you as a mode of transportation now?
Wow. Is it a Zeppelin?
So close. So close. But no, it is not a Zeppelin. Think more modern. Spectacular piece of history.
Well, if it's a spectacular piece of history, it's not a Segway.
No. And, it doesn't, it didn't go down in a fiery crash. It ruined and bankrupted business. So, although the owner drove off a cliff on his, so
Something that created a crash.
fiery crash.
Are they commercially owned?
Yes.
Or were they, I guess it
Yep.
would be more appropriate now. Does it move on the ground?
No. It can, but that's not the mode of transportation.
Is it in the air?
It was.
Well, something that's no longer used.
I don't even know how many questions this was. I wasn't counting.
Yeah.
So
Is it an airplane?
particular type.
A particular type of airplane? Is it the Wright brothers airplane?
No.
It had a crash.
It had a crash, but not
not
flaming.
fire. Yeah. Trying to think of a air vehicle that had a flaming crash other than the Hindenburg. It's not the Concorde because that's still around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give.
It's the Concorde. The Concorde isn't around anymore.
I thought it was.
No, the Concorde had a flaming crash, and it bankrupted the company.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. But what you might be thinking of is the technology of the supersonic jet was acquired when Concorde went out of business, and they still have supersonic air flight between New York and London, but it is no longer the French company Concorde.
Huh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
That was
huge plane crash and bankrupted the company.
okay. I am ready for
Round two.
round two.
So first one's a draw. All right. So round two, we're gonna go with our standard questions again. Animal.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Okay. Is it a thing that people use? No.
Yes.
It is. Okay. Is it a thing that, well, how can I phrase that so it's not the same way? Is it a thing that people use daily?
Yes, every day there is definitely people somewhere using this.
Okay. All right. So
And it's not something, like, every day somebody's using a,
a toothbrush.
well, it's not something odd to where it's like every day that happens, one person in the world is using this.
Has used a lemon
No, there's
squeezer.
like every day, thousands of people most likely are using this item.
Okay. Is it a mode of transportation?
No.
Okay. Is it a method of food preparation?
No. And actually, with the transportation I'll clear this up, in regular life, no. But in some movies, yes.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. So it's an actual existing device.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So it's not a method of food preparation. It's not a method of transportation, except in, how'd you phrase it?
In some stories.
Movies and stories and stuff.
Yes.
It's a method of transportation. Is it a jetpack?
No.
Okay. Damn. So if it's a method of transportation in movies,
Not
or
many
stories,
movies,
but
just
it's
very select stories.
very select stories. Okay. So that's why I was going with jetpack. All right, so we'll go down that line a little bit. In its method of transportation, is it over land?
No.
Is it over water?
No.
So it's in the air?
Yes.
Okay. So it is a select method of transportation.
The very few times that I have seen
Seen
it
it.
used
It's in the
in
air.
transportation, it's used in air.
Wow. Okay. Is it a combustible engine?
No.
Is it like a steam engine?
No. When it's used in transportation, It is magical powers.
Wow. Okay. All right. So it's a thing, and it's magically powered through the air.
That's when it's used
Okay.
in transportation. In regular life, it has no
it is
magical
not.
powers whatsoever,
Okay.
other than, hey, it completes its function. That's pretty damn magical.
Is it a magic carpet?
No,
Oh, Christ. Jeez. It's not organic.
no.
Okay. Christ. I need a hint.
I picked this item because I saw it in my backyard.
So, ladies and gentlemen, he has a magic item in his backyard.
I do. I have a magical item in my backyard.
So it's like a Pokestop or something like that. So you guys can come and see the magical item in his backyard. It's, it's like a Pikachu. Let's see. So,
But again, it's in its regular life.
yeah,
Many people have one.
right.
I would almost say everyone has one, but there's always somebody who doesn't have one of these.
Right. Okay. It's something that was in your backyard, and it's usually magically powered.
When it's used for transportation,
it's used
in
for
movies specifically,
in
in
movies
movies and stories.
Right.
In regular life,
It's not.
there's no magic about it.
Right. And it's not combustible. It's not steam powered. It would be magic powered. So is it a machine?
In the simplest definition of a machine, yes. But in a machine commonplace that you would be thinking,
Right.
no.
So yeah, I guess to be specific, is it electronic?
No.
Okay. Need to figure out what kind of machine does this thing, what kind of object this thing is. So, and you're not used for food preparation, and something. All right. So, are you used for maintenance?
No.
Wow. So it's not maintenance. It's not in food preparation. Combustible. Jesus. It's it's something in your backyard.
It's something in my backyard.
Right. Is it a rock?
No, it is. Again, it has machine tendencies,
Right.
but it is not something that's electronic or
Wow.
motorized.
Right. Wow. So it's not electronics. Not
So think of
motorized.
like the 6 or 7 simple machines
Jesus. So it's
that it has one of those simple machines in it.
Gotcha. All right. Is it a bicycle?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm getting hung up on the method.
Here's a big hint for you that it can be used at the beach. It could be used just in daily use.
Used in daily use. It could be used in the beach. And I cannot wait to hear what movie you saw this in. So, 'cause either I've seen it or I'm going to be like, no way, I have to go see that movie.
If I tell you what movie it is,
You'll
it's
know.
going to give away. You're going to be like, oh, it's blah, blah, blah.
Right, gotcha. It could be used at the beach, you said?
Yes.
All right, and nah, I'm drawing a blank.
It can be used at the beach. It can be used in regular life.
Right.
The movie,
Oh, wait a
That-
second. Are you a blanket?
no, but you're getting close. You're getting very close now.
So
That you're
it's-
thinking of things that you use on the beach.
Right. But, all right, so it's not a rug. It's not a blanket. But it can also be used in regular life. Is it a beach towel? Or a towel?
No. That I would say everybody has.
Yes, exactly. So, nah.
The movie that I saw it used in transportation was Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. I haven't seen Mary Poppins in forever. Freaking-
Just think of the standard picture that you see of Mary Poppins.
All right,
it will give it away.
Okay. All right, can you provide shade?
Yes.
People? Okay. Then are you an umbrella?
I am.
An umbrella.
An umbrella. Yes, I had an umbrella right outside the door here. That's why I was like, yeah, I saw it sitting outside. And while you were asking the questions, I heard in the background it pouring down raining. So
yeah, I heard that.
I almost said, your big hint is, I hope that you have one with you today.
All right. All right, your turn, brother.
Okay. Is it a person?
Yes.
Okay. Is it an actor?
No.
Is it a historical figure?
No.
Is it a particular person or just a statement of a general type person?
It is a particular person.
Okay. Do they live in New Orleans?
No.
Do they live in America?
Yes.
Do they create movies or books?
No.
Do they create music?
No.
Are they a politician?
No.
Are they a famous business person?
No.
Are they alive today?
No. Well, scratch that. Yes, they are alive today. Yeah.
Are they still doing what they are known for today?
Yes.
Are they in science or like academics?
Yes.
Okay.
Very, very smart person.
Are they confined to a wheelchair?
No.
Do they do public speaking events?
No. So you're running out of questions, so I got to give you a hint. It's a fictional character.
A fictional character. Okay. And they're from America.
Mm-hmm. They're super smart.
And they're super smart. Are they from a book in particularly?
Yes.
Or are they more well known for being a character in a movie?
They're from a book.
Okay.
And the book has been made into a movie, multiple movies.
Someone super smart.
5 questions left. No pressure. You got this, Sean.
Is it Dr. Spock?
No. Dr. Spock was a real doctor, famous baby doctor. Mr. Spock was the Vulcan.
Oh, true. True.
But it's not Mr. Spock either. So
Are they from a science fiction side of things?
yeah, but it's not like it's not from like science fiction like Star Trek or anything like that. But since the character is a super smart person, then yes, a lot of their stuff kind of goes into that science fiction sort of thing. But it's not like, science fiction like Star Trek or anything like that. From a series of books.
Yeah, from a series of books.
And it's been translated into movies.
That's been translated into movies. Is it Tony Stark?
No, but you're getting close. With 2 questions left.
Is it Hank Pym?
No.
Is it from a comic book?
Yes.
Okay.
That's your 20 questions. What's your final guess?
Shit. Now I've got it's a smart person. Fuck. And I just now realized now that it's somebody from a comic book. 2 questions ago. And 2 of my questions were asking if it was 2 individual people.
So it's from a comic book. Super smart. Not Hank Pym, not Tony Stark. Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, I should have even thought of him too.
Yeah.
Because during the regular show, you had mentioned Fantastic Four, and I was like, damn it. Damn it.
Well, I wanted to throw something comic book into to our guessing here.
So my third one,
Okay.
I'll just come out and tell you what it is. It is a person.
It is a person.
It is a person. So save you the
All right.
question.
Is the person live or dead?
Dead.
Okay, they are dead. Was it all right? So if the person is dead, did they die recently?
No.
Okay, so they died a long time ago.
Yes.
So was the person a musician?
No.
Was the person an actor?
No.
Was the person a politician?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a famous politician that died a long time ago, you said?
Yes.
Did they die within 10 years ago?
No.
Did they die within 20 years ago?
No.
Okay, so famous politician that died longer than 20 years ago. So
Yes.
goodness. And since I hate politics, I'm probably not going to know who it is. All right, so did the person die of natural causes?
I believe so.
You believe so? Okay. Well, I mean, like if it's a politician, was the
No, he
wasn't assassinated or anything like that.
They were not
Okay,
assassinated.
so they died of like fairly natural causes. of some
Yes.
kind. Okay. Was the politician from the United States?
Yes.
Okay. So it's was the politician a local, like Louisiana politician?
No.
Okay, so he's a national politician?
Yes.
So was he a president?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry, you said he died recently or?
No, he died
a long time ago.
Yes.
Okay. I guess that's just figuring out what a long time ago is. Did he die while in office?
No.
Okay, so he died after office. So former U.S. president.
A good question to ask me would be:
Oh,
Are
wait.
they?
Hold on. Can you hold a second?
Sure.
Are they on any U.S. currency?
That's what my hint was going to be. Yes.
Are they on paper currency or coin currency?
Yes.
So they're on both. Okay, that's fine. No, that there was a down a bit. Are you George Washington?
I am. So you have two of them correct.
I do?
Yeah, you got umbrella and you got
yeah.
George Washington.
All right.
So I could play for
You can play for pride at this
yeah.
point. Yeah, you want to play for pride?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Person, place.
It is a person.
Okay. Living or dead?
They are living.
Okay. Actor?
No.
Musician?
No.
Politician?
No. No, definitely not a politician.
Author?
No.
Famous?
I'll give it to you. Locally famous.
Okay, so they're from the local area.
Yeah, local area.
Okay.
Locally known.
Do they do comedy? Or are they
like a comedian?
Are
or
they
something like
naturally funny?
that? No, I don't think they're not a comedian or anything like that. That's not how they do. They can be funny, but that's not their shtick. Like they don't actively try to be a comedian or anything like that.
Okay. When you say that they are locally famous, is it locally famous like a Al Scaramuzza type famous?
Oh, no,
or
no.
more in like a generalized
No, more like in
circuit?
a centralized kind of community.
Okay.
So, yeah. Like my mom wouldn't know this person, but the community that person is active in, they would probably know him.
Okay. Are they particularly in the comic book community?
Yes.
Do they have a published book?
No.
No.
Sorry, Tim, it wasn't you. It's not always about you.
It's not you, Tim. Do they have another medium that they use to express themselves?
Yes.
Is it photography?
No.
Are they in generally a author per se though?
I don't think so. No. They're just active in the community, would be known in the community, but have not published novels or books or anything like that.
Is it Buck Lightning?
No.
Are they more known for art?
No. They're more known for supporting the community,
Okay.
and it's the comic community. So they support the community, but they're not like the creators or anything like that. They're not a comic writer or an artist or anything like that. But they are active in the community.
Do they own a shop?
No. Like a comic book shop?
Yeah.
No.
So they're more known for supporting the comic community.
They don't own a shop.
They don't own a shop.
They're not Tim Lottie.
They're not Tim Ladd.
They're not Buck Lightning. They're not a photographer.
They're not a graphic novelist.
No, not a writer or an artist. You just think of the ways that the community is supported. Give up?
Yeah.
It's you, Sean. it's Sean.
I didn't guess myself.
You didn't guess yourself. You're a little too close to the situation to
Yeah.
be able to guess yourself. But it is you, brother.
Thank
So-
you. Thank you.
See, because I figured you would go like with Tim, and everybody else would be thinking that it was going to be Tim. But no, I wanted to throw the curveball in there, and that it's another left-hander, and which is interesting that you guessed Buck Lightning, who is also left-handed. So
Is he?
Yeah, he's another.
I didn't realize he was a lefty as
Yeah,
well.
he claims he's a southpaw, but I've never actually seen him write. So, for all I know, he doesn't actually even know how to write. So he's just a mask that he wears. But
He just beats on tables and
I've never seen him write anything. So either he's hiding that he's a left-handed or he doesn't know how to write. So it could be anything.
Yeah, I think the only time that I've ever seen him write anything was when he was signing one of the M-Hog poster things from like their prom or whatever.
The metal prom. Yeah, definitely.
I forget from which event, but one of the events they had one of their posters, and I saw him pick up a pen, but I guess I wasn't paying enough attention to
Well, that's okay. I mean,
what hand he drew.
I don't either, unless they are left-handed, in which case it kind of stands out.
Yeah.
And you're like the body snatchers at that point. Left-handed. So, well, there you go. I have won the
Yeah.
challenge.
Yes, you have.
Hey, see that, Tim? That's how you win a challenge on the Scoop podcast. So, take notes, son.
Well, I want to thank you again for coming on.
It was a blast, brother. Thank you for having me.
Be sure to check out Matilda.
Forces of Evil versus the Third Grade.
It's available on Comixology. You can also check it out on VoodooMaverick.com where you can get it.
Correct. You can buy directly from me there. I also encourage you to go to the local New Orleans and Metairie comic stores. They have it there. And the shops can always contact me when they want copies. And most of the shops are sold out right now, but they should be restocked within a month.
Yeah, so if you're watching this right away, give it about a month.
Yeah, but
If
let
you're
them know
list-
that you're
yeah.
looking for it, because they let me know that, hey, we need copies of it. People are asking for it. So yeah, by all means, still go to the local shops, ask for it, and because if they don't have it yet, they let me know that they want copies of it.
One question I didn't ask you during the earlier interview.
Sure.
Which way do you prefer to read your comics? Online? Like
Oh,
you
I don't-
personally, online or
I
in
don't
paper
mind at all.
version?
I don't mind.
'Cause I know some people, they get that
Well,
special feel from holding the paper.
yeah,
you know?
there are people that are very tactile like that, and I have my long boxes of comics. But case in point, one of my neighbors, he bought me on DVD the Fantastic Four run from its initial first appearance all the way up to the year 2000. So that's all digital, and I have those, and I have them loaded on my computer, and periodically I'll read those. That, in my opinion, the digital way is a way for me to be able to read some of these issues that I would never be allowed to touch.
Right. Yeah. Some of the
Unless they were
super
reprinted.
rares. Right.
Exactly. So that's why I'm not really opposed to the digital format, because it gives me the opportunity to read some of these books that I otherwise would not have an opportunity to read. So no, I don't have a preference
like
at
a
all.
Spider-Man one.
Exactly. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, I could never read it unless it was actually. And I do know, because I have some, like again, Fantastic Four. I have a Treasury edition, the giant comics that they used to make back in the 70s, that reprinted a bunch of those. So, but there's still so many issues in story arcs that I still probably would never be able to open up and read unless it was physically reprinted in some way. And the companies are now doing that with the special editions, where they'll reprint all these old comic runs. And but I'm indifferent. Just, as long as I get to read the stories, I don't care if it's digital or it's a lot easier to store digitally. I'll say that it's not stored under my house. So yeah, I don't mind. I'll read them both ways.
All right. So yeah. Again, thank you for coming on.
No, thanks for having me, brother. It was a blast.
Be sure to check out the full interview. It's available on picklescoop.com. You can check it out on iTunes, The Scoop. Follow us on Facebook, The Scoop Show, or at P-Scoop Podcast on Twitter. Again, check out voodoo-maverick.com, or, can people follow Ted Walley on?
They can follow me on Twitter. They can follow me on Instagram. They can follow me on Facebook. So, yeah, look me up. Send me whatever requests you want, and I'll add you, and that's pretty much it. But I gotta let you know that most of my feeds are pretty boring, because it's just usually just pictures of stages of the book as it comes out. So I'm not like the other guys that talk politics or anything like that, or shoot pictures of my food or stuff like that. So it's
but to see your artwork is impressive.
Yeah, thank you. And I just like to, show that process of it, so that people can kind of, see this is the pencil pages for page whatever of chapter whatever, and then later down the line, say, oh no, here it is now inked. So because I tend to pencil a bunch of pages, and then I'll go and ink them. So yeah, to see it in the stages, like as I start putting together this next chapter. You'll start seeing them with color on them. Well, color, it's black and white, but it's still colored. So you might see them with dialogue on them and stuff like that. So people can see it as it develops.
Yeah, and that's real cool to see. So
cool. Thanks.
Again, thank you for coming on. Till the next show. Scoop out.